Hello everybody, Betty Lee, that's me here. Hi, my name is Bill LUCIO. I am 32 years old, not 51 years old. And while I don't work at the University of La Crosse, Wisconsin, I currently live in Schaumburg, Illinois, and I work at Harper Community College. I did teach at University of Wisconsin, La Crosse for about a year when I first started out my career. I was so excited to play this game, particularly because I did audition for season 2 of Netflix's The Circle and didn't make it. So finding out that there was a game like this that I could test my skills at The Circle, which was a game show that I really loved watching, was phenomenal. And then to put the icing on the cake, Clark specifically asked me to play as the fan favorite, and Betty Lee was the one I was hoping all of the fans would pick. So thank you so much to all of the fans who watched and voted. You got to make this old lady proud. I do want to say a couple of things. I had so much fun playing this game. Some people were a lot harder to talk to than others. I really didn't know a lot of people in this game after the real reveals were made. I was shocked at a couple of them. But I do want to say that everything that I said in the game was particularly true. I said a couple of lies towards the end, telling people I'd rank them higher than I actually did, but I knew that towards the end of the game I had to start doing things that I knew I needed to do, so I wasn't playing any other games. And I do need to admit that Lucas, Callum, and I were in an alliance since literally day one, and we kind of let Megan take a lot of the blame for a lot of the things we were doing behind the scenes, talking to people and scheduling and those kinds of stuff. So I had so much fun. Thank you for thank you for letting me play, Clark. It was wonderful getting to know all of you, and hopefully you're a little bit surprised to see that Betty Lee is me. We have the same initials though. Bye!
Hey guys, my name is Francisco and I'm the one who played Callum Mastroianni. I'm 31 years old from New York City. No, I'm not from Chicago, and no, I'm not a flight attendant. I'm actually a manager at a barbershop, and when I'm not a munkle, I'm a singer and a dancer, but COVID-19, there is no industry right now. And I'm the only one who played Callum. When choosing Callum, I wanted to choose somebody who I knew personally. He's one of my friends. No, his name is not Callum. For all you thirsty people out there, go get a glass of water right now. Just kidding. Anyways, I wanted to choose someone that I was similar to, but also had a lot of differences with, and play the game through his eyes. And I think I did a really good job, because I'm sitting here in the finale and I'm so freaking excited. Like, even if I don't win, I think I really deserve to be here. And if I do win, then, oh my God, all the hard work would pay off. And I'd be so excited. Just to be in the finale means so much. But anyways, the game. I played a very loyal game to Betty Lee, Lucas, Jess, Charlotte, and even previously Jaya. And I built some really strong personal connections with people in the game too, I think, that I wanted to play with. Brianna, Madeline, Jojo, Terry, Elijah, Carl. And I didn't want to play an apartment versus apartment game. However, once we got to merge and that pagonging started to happen, it was so like, oh my God. However, through the art of conversation and getting to know people and building trust with people from A, and those people wanting to come over and flip with us, it was so exciting because it seemed like the game was gonna change from there. It was like, yes! And then finding out that people were like, well, if apartment A people went this round, then people from apartment B have to go next round. It was like, so people still clearly have this mentality of apartment versus apartment, and then they wanted to get rid of my closest allies, Betty Lee and Lucas. I was like, no, cannot happen. So I knew I had to stick with apartment B, people that I was developing bonds with. My trust is with them. You know, we had been with each other from the beginning versus people who I just started building these connections with, who might or might not have cut me later in the game, which I think they would have, because they were all very strategic and strong players. And along the way, we had to cut some people and, you know, be deceitful and backstab and lie. And that was sort of the trajectory of the game. However, had to be social, make you feel good, to get myself up there in the power rankings, to make sure that I wouldn't be in the bottom if people were, you know, influencers, and I potentially could be an influencer to kind of control the game. However, there were a couple times where I was still trying to play fluid. The time where JoJo was supposed to be in the bottom, I wanted Alana and Chance to be in the bottom because I knew they were more problematic and they were playing a bit more of a sneakier game. No offense, guys. So I put JoJo higher and I put them lower. And thank you, Alana, for your apology. That was that round, and I knew they had to go. And then also, Megan, I knew you wanted us to do your dirty work. I saw straight through that. I knew you were trying to get us up there as influencers because you wanted us to do what you wanted to do, well, aligned with what we wanted to do as well. You wanted us to do it while keeping your hands clean. And you were gonna be a really big target, not a target, a threat to beat in the end if you got there. So that is why you eventually got eliminated. And to anyone in apartment A who I had a connection with and said I wanted to sit with you in the finals, I really did. However, I knew that if anyone from A got to the end of the game, their potential of winning the game was much higher than mine, and for that reason, you had to go. Because I really wanted a better shot at winning in the end, so that meant that I had to lie and backstab in order to try and make that happen, and that's just the nature of this game, but the bonds and the connections were real. I had a blast playing this game. I'm sorry, Clark, it's about to be 5 minutes. You're gonna punch me in the throat. I had a blast playing this game, and the social connections were so real, and everything that we talked about was real, but I had to rely and be loyal to the people that I started this game with, Betty, Lee, and Lucas. Without each other, I don't think any one of us sits in the end. Decisions and gameplay and connections that all of us made combined got us here to the end. I owe my game to them, and I know they owe their game to me, and I'm so grateful for them, and I freaking love you guys. And I'm so grateful for everyone in this game. Thank you for playing with me. Thank you for playing against me. It was so much fun, and thank you so much, Clark, for hosting this game. It was a freaking blast. And I can't wait to talk to you all on the outside of the game. And hopefully you don't hate me too much because of everything that happened in the game. But at the end of the day, it is just a game. And I know we all had so much fun. And I know I did. And thank you for watching this really long video. I have to go now. Otherwise, I'm going to get punched in the throat. Okay, bye.
Hi guys, this is CJ, also known as Chona Mae. The story behind Chona Mae was I asked my close friend Karen if I can use her pictures and her identity to play as Chona Mae in the circle, and I'm glad she did, so thank you, Karen. And the reason behind I chose Chona Mae as my name, my alias, is to represent all the Chonas in the Philippines. So yeah, I hope I made you guys proud. Also, I would like to thank Clark for this opportunity and for accepting me to be part of the Circle Season 2. I hope you have more seasons to come. This is such a fun experience, and I got to meet a lot of new people, which is really fun. And thank you as well for the Chona bus. You guys are very supportive with Chona Mae / Karen. So thank you. I hope why am I nervous? I hope I can talk to you guys later after the reveal. I'm excited to meet each and every one of you. And yeah, this is so much fun. And Chona Mae signing off. Okay.
Hello everybody. My name is Eric. I am 26, not 29, and I live in Ottawa, not Vancouver, Canada. Some of you may or may not know me. I have played several of Clark's games before. I have made, I believe Clark said this is my 5th finals. I've played 7 of his games, and I am actually the only person to win 2 of his games. And now I have a chance to add another one to that, and that's super exciting. Lucas was my alias, obviously. I unfortunately have no connection to Lucas. He is just some guy off Reddit that I thought was hot, and so I took his pictures and wanted to be hot for a couple weeks, and it was fun. His name is not Lucas. I just pulled that name out of my ass and made up the details. While Lucas is a vet tech, I am not. I'm a vet assistant, but I didn't want to pick a fake career I knew absolutely nothing about, and I didn't want to live in, like, you know, Sweden and not know anything about Sweden, so I tried to keep my alias as close to that as close to myself as possible without giving it away. This game has been super intense. While it's one of Clark's shorter games, it's easily the most intense, most stressful games of his that I played, and I'm just glad that I was able to partake. You know, I haven't played one of his games in almost 3 years, and I was having that itch, and it definitely scratched that itch for me. I know I played a little bit of I guess you could say a brutal game, but, you know, things need to be done. When you only do these games once in a while, you gotta go full force and give yourself the best chance of winning. And you know, I've had fun, and I hope the people that I've screwed over, I hope you guys can forgive me, and maybe we can be friends and talk after, but we'll see how it goes. Thank you, Clark, for allowing me to play. I've had such a great time, and may the best alias win.
Hi guys, Roke in the building, aka Stephanie. I just wanted to tell you guys that I lied about a few things. The first one is my name, obviously. My name is Stephanie. Well, hello. The second one is my profile picture. I used the pictures of my sister, but fun fact, after the merge, I did use my own pictures. And the last one is my age, because I am 32. The rest I told you guys was all me. So yes, I am a dancer, I do have an entertainment business, and I work in an Apple store, so I'm a bit of a workaholic. The rest I told you about, yeah, my dogs are also true, unfortunately. So yeah, that's just me. And I want to thank Clark for casting me, because I had a great deal of fun, so thank you. And to all the people in the game, I really enjoyed it. So I hope to keep in contact with some of you, because I do have made some connections and I really like them, so I really want to talk to you. I had a lot of fun. So I hope we can keep in contact, and thank you all for having me. Bye.